on TMZ.
It is one-stop shopping for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. They are going to get married at Madison Square Garden and the next day celebrate.
Taylor and Travis are actually going to have their wedding at the Garden.
Hold on. I got to take this call. I need a few minutes. I'm not sure what I believe right now. I was just told on the phone that don't be surprised if this is just a fake thing and that they want to fake out the media.
Kane Brown, he had to cancel a performance. His ear required 23 stitches.
What happened?
He got hit in the head by a golf ball. He was right off to the side when someone was hitting.
Is there a legal claim or is this just assumption of risk?
Things happen in life. You don't always have to sue. I don't know what would have to happen to me for me to actually file paperwork.
Wrongfully terminated?
Oh, well, that's it. So JWoww got married, surprise wedding. Not all of the Jersey Shore cast was invited, and some of them are pretty upset about it.
At the end of the day, it's like going to your coworker's wedding. They're coworkers at the end of the day. Like, I'm not gonna go to one of your weddings in 10 years.
No one's inviting you, bro.
Don't worry about it.
Alex Cooper saying how women in the workplace should grow thick skin.
I think you're worried about getting labeled a bitch if you say no and you put up a boundary, and there's so much that comes with the fallout that men just don't have to deal with.
And that they should set higher standards for themselves and grow thick skin.
I don't understand this.
Of course you don't.
And now it's Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce in The Curious Case of the Madison Square Garden Wedding. Because just when you think you know,
Is this a smoke screen they're putting up?
Decoy.
you find out you don't know. Usually that sound is reserved for murder mysteries, but we'll allow it. So, what's the latest with these two?
We found out Taylor and Travis are actually going to have their wedding at the Garden the day before the big party we've been talking about. That's still happening on July 3rd. On July 2nd, it's going to be a much more intimate affair for about 100 people.
Well, that explains why a permit was filed to close the streets around MSG from July 2nd to the 4th. Because they're getting married there too! Mystery solved! Or is it?
I'm not sure what I believe right now because there are people who would know about a wedding on July 2nd and they just don't. But not just that, there is no additional or unusual security presence on July 2nd.
So then maybe this whole intimate MSG wedding on July 2nd is really just a phony baloney Easter egg!
Classic misdirection. I was literally just told that. Don't be surprised if they want to fake out the media.
Wait, so where's the wedding then?
I don't know.
But we do know one thing. All of the Swifties will be heading to MSG those days, making any 4th of July travel insane.
Could you use this to your boss? Be like, look, I gotta get out of town Wednesday now because Thursday's gonna be too crazy. Can you say that to your boss?
So, nice MSG wedding ceremony fake out, you two. Unless it's legit. Mystery not solved.
Kane Brown, country singer, he had to cancel a performance this week at the Tight End University event, and now we know why. He posted a picture and a video of his ear, which apparently required 23 stitches, and he had a minor concussion.
What happened?
He got hit in the head by a golf ball. He was right off to the side when someone was hitting, and it hit him right in the ear.
Oh my God.
So I got hit in the ear with a golf ball. About 150 to 180 mile an hour ball, a 3-wood slice.
Is there a legal claim or is this just assumption of risk?
Assumption of risk on a golf course.
I don't know.
Why does everything have to be a lawsuit with you guys? Devin, that's what the courts are there for. Things happen in life. You don't always have to sue. I don't know what would have to happen to me for me to actually file paperwork. Like,
Wrongfully terminated?
If it would have been right here or back here, I wouldn't be here.
And now, former NBA star Carlos Boozer's son was just drafted to the NBA, and it's still not the most amazing thing he's done.
Last night was amazing. So excited for Cam, man. He's had a hell of a journey.
We got Carlos Boozer in New York City. Former NBA player, had a great career. His son got drafted 3rd overall to the Memphis Grizzlies the other night in the NBA draft.
Cameron Boozer from Duke University.
Congrats, Cameron!
Oh my God, how you feeling today?
Outstanding.
And since his dad's been through this before, we asked Carlos what advice he has for his son.
My biggest advice to him was be with your feet up. Just enjoy the process.
Yes!
No! Save your money, invest, don't buy jewelry.
He's now in the NBA and his dad is rich. He'll be fine.
You want to know the craziest thing about this family? So his older brother was born with sickle cell disease, and the parents were not matches genetically to do stem cells, but the doctors were like, if you have IVF and you get a sibling that's a perfect match, we can harvest the stem cells and cure this kid of sickle cell.
They put 2 embryos in case one didn't stick, but both did.
His fraternal twin is still at Duke. He elected to stay behind.
Is a fraternal twin a basketball player?
Yes, he is. And the oldest brother is okay.
They cured the big brother of sickle cell.
That's the best story I think I've heard this year.
Your older brother can never beat you up then, though. Like, I saved your life. You cannot make me hit myself.
Well, hold on. You saved his life, but the reason you exist is because of him.
Good point. So the older brother is free to beat Cameron up.
That's a great story.
It's a hard one to follow, but drafted to the NBA is pretty good too. Congrats, Cam!
We'll see y'all soon.
Thank you so much. Ciao.
Tia, how are you?
We got Tia Mowry out in New York City. She recently just hard launched her boyfriend, Javon Williams. They're dating. And so we asked her,
Have you been nervous about kind of putting yourself back out there again, relationship-wise?
Not really, no. And then our camerawoman asked,
Can we see marriage?
Oh, that's the buzzkill question. That's a terrible question to ask, I'm sorry.
Why is it terrible? That's what everyone wants to know.
No matter what her response is, it now creates an issue with Javon.
Right.
What does that mean?
Yeah, now Javon's gonna say, why did you laugh? Why, do you think our relationship is a joke?
You think they're gonna have a fight because a camera woman asked a question?
It happened, yes. The best was when we asked Josh Mankiewicz from Dateline, what's the way you can kill your spouse and nobody can trace it? And his wife was standing next to him, and he gave us an answer.
You gotta have somebody in it with you, and you give them your cell phone, and you have them take some trip, and then they call a couple of times so that you've got a record of those calls, because not that I've given any thought to this.
Yeah, Jason Kelce chugging a beer out of a shoe, and look, now he's chugging a beer out of a, what is that?
Jason Kelce chugged beer out of a prosthetic leg.
I love this.
Jason was doing this celebrity bartending event. It's part of the Eagles Autism Foundation. So they're raising money, and somebody passes up this prosthetic leg. I don't know if someone was wearing, I hope not.
There's someone in the back going, drink this!
You know how sweaty and gross that thing would be?
But Kelce don't give a damn, you freaking animal. You're beautiful.
Then that guy's gonna tell that story forever.
Which guy?
The one with the leg.
It wasn't really somebody whose leg.
Yeah, oh, totally was.
Yes. Who's walking around with a prosthetic leg without needing it?
I can answer that. There's a very famous case.
Oh, Lord.
There's a medical school in San Francisco. The students were doing autopsies, and somebody cut the arm off one of the cadavers, and they went on one of the bridges in San Francisco. They went to hand the guy the money. They drove up, and the guy was holding an arm and freaked out. I'm telling you, it happened. Look that up, you'll find it.
I found your story.
Ah!
It's fake. This is all an urban myth that has been passed down for years in the Bay Area.
You know, I remember reading a while ago that it was an urban myth, but I dismissed that.
Yeah, clearly.
Anyway, Jason Kelce drank some beer. Bottoms up, big guy.
I think you're worried about getting labeled a bitch if you say no and you put up a boundary, and there's so much that comes with the fallout.
Alex Cooper recently sat down with the Wall Street Journal, and she was saying how women worry too much about being called a bitch if they say no in the workplace.
I don't understand this. What?
Of course you don't.
No.
As women, and I always have to say that because we do live a complete different life than men in these situations. I think you're worried about getting labeled a bitch. It's really, really hard to say no and to put boundaries up for yourself. And so I think it's little by little. It's little wins for yourself.
It's really good advice. It's basically just ignore it and just do what you do and just ignore it.
If you're too assertive, you're considered a bitch.
Women that are at the top of their industry are like feared.
I'm scared of Siobhan.
Well, yeah, everybody's scared of Siobhan. She's been here 20 years.
Yeah? So where are you going with that?
Nowhere? She's an old bitch.
I just have boundaries as a woman, and I'm not willing to get pushed around.
Coming up.
Danny Pintauro from Who's the Boss firing back at criticism over becoming an Amazon Flex driver.
We got video of a Flex driver driving onto someone's lawn.
What happened?
This woman's a Flex driver.
I already figured this one out. Go on.
TMZ, online and on your phone 24/7. Coming up.
JWoww, surprise wedding, told all of her guests it was a screening. Pauly D and Vinny, it's unclear why they didn't go.
Because they thought it was a movie screening, and they're like, I'm not going to that.
Be right back. Oprah says Whitney Houston was high when she fell off the stage. Whitney's estate says that's BS. But there's one man who can settle this, Whitney's bodyguard. And he says
She was not high when she performed on stage during Oprah's show, and he would know because he was there.
Ooh, so he backs Pat Houston.
Yep.
Ooh.
So I spoke to Ray Watson. He was Whitney Houston's personal bodyguard for over a dozen years.
Yes, Ray says part of Oprah's stage had a poorly lit dark spot on it.
So when she got to the edge, I think somebody told her, "What? Be careful, watch it." And then she went down.
Okay, but if Oprah's lying about the reason for Whitney's fall, she may have a very good reason. OSHA standards. We'll explain.
If there really was a dark spot on the stage, this is a classic kind of slip and fall type case where the property owner is responsible if there's a dangerous condition on the property.
You think the real reason Oprah told everyone don't mention it is because
probably all the execs came out and said, we hurt Whitney Houston.
Hey everybody, delete your photos, delete your photos.
You think Oprah's worried about liability?
If you were the lawyer on that, would you go out and say, guys, we have a problem?
I mean, I'm not a very good lawyer, but I agree.
We know that, but we didn't know you knew that. So, could Whitney's estate sue Oprah?
What's the statute of limitations on this?
Well, it's a statute, first of all.
Oh.
Not a statute.
Oh, really? Good to know.
The statute of limitations is this.
He may be an abysmal lawyer, but he's got a great vocabulary. Whitney's bodyguard rake Oprah over the coals a little for waiting 12 years to say Whitney was high. Us out of here.
She waited so many years before she said it. Well, why didn't you say it then?
Zendaya loves this gelato place, which I think is where we're going as soon as we're finished here tonight. I don't know the name of that. Marie!
So we finally have the best proof as to Zendaya and Tom Holland actually being married. So they were on the red carpet in Rome for the premiere of Spider-Man, and they're doing separate interviews at different parts of the red carpet. And Tom Holland is saying, oh, after this, we're gonna go get gelato from this really nice place we've heard about.
Don't know the name of that. Marie! What's the name of that place?
And then she turns around and she goes,
first of all, yeah. Gilitis. That's where I'm going after this.
So to me, one, he's using her middle name, and two, she knows what he's talking about without even any other follow-up questions.
Well, the part to me that was the most married is, of course, he couldn't remember anything, and he had to ask the wife.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, for gosh, like, come on.
Siobhan's right, we are pretty useless.
What are you talking about?
Men don't usually remember anything, and the women have to remind them.
That's just ridiculous.
Harvey, this is 100% true.
This is the first time ever that none of them are disagreeing. They're all like,
what if it's two men?
you're the one that doesn't remember, trust me.
Why?
Because it's you.
Just stop.
Honestly, I know.
Gilitis is where we're going.
We have to do what we have to do to survive. We have got to keep moving as humans.
That's former Who's the Boss child star Danny Pintauro on the Pod Meets World podcast, firing back at internet trolls who made fun of him after he revealed he is now an Amazon Flex driver.
People were just being ruthless in the comments about it.
Why is the internet so awful?
There is nobody on the internet who is spared.
Somebody's been Googling themselves. But yes, Danny actually has 5 gigs to make ends meet, and he's got no shame in his game.
I am not different from you in that sense. We've never been different from you in that sense.
Good for you, Danny. We just have one question.
What's Amazon Flex?
It's your own boss.
Oh, it's not like you're flexing.
No, but Danny's got that down too. We meant Where's all that who's the boss money?
I don't make money from residuals.
In that case, flex away, bro. Though
Amazon Flex driving is very dangerous, actually.
Why?
We got video yesterday of a Flex driver driving onto someone's lawn.
What happened?
This woman's a Flex driver for Amazon. She drives her car onto this person's lawn.
I already figured this one out. Go on.
She drives.
Stop it. Women are great drivers. And this one wasn't gonna let a nice lawn get in the way of her delivery.
She drives right up to the door.
Oh my God.
So good on you, Danny, for earning an honest living. And for the record, a real Amazon flex is actually when Jeff Bezos shows off his yacht. That's flexing. See you on the ring cams, Danny.
JWoww threw a surprise wedding in New Jersey where she basically told all of her guests, there's about 50 people there, that it was a screening for her upcoming movie. Snooki was there, Sammy Sweetheart was there with her husband.
What situation there?
Mike the Situation and Lauren, his wife, were there. We're told Angelina and Ronnie did not get invited and are very upset about it. I guess Pauly D and Vinny did get invited. It's unclear why they didn't go. Maybe they
Because they thought it was a movie screening and they're like, I'm not going to that.
But Ronnie being on the outs is a big deal. He's an OG.
He's an OG that's problematic as hell.
At the end of the day, it's like going to your coworker's wedding. They're coworkers at the end of the day. I'm not gonna go to one of your weddings in 10 years.
No one's inviting you, bro.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. And everyone here will be getting divorced, not married.
Yeah, you're gonna invite Branson to your custody hearing?
Coming up.
Amy Adams recently told a story about how she saved a man's life based on skills she learned from a medical drama she was on. So she was on the Smartless podcast and she's talking about how she came across this guy who had just gotten stabbed.
No way.
Amy Adams recently told a story about how she saved a man's life based on skills she learned from a medical drama she was on. So she was on the Smartless podcast and she's talking about how she came across this guy who had just gotten stabbed.
He'd been stabbed in the neck.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
oh my
so
God.
he was bleeding and his friends were freaking out. So luckily we're going to the beach, we grabbed towels, and I'm sitting there somehow going, you need to calm your pulse rate.
And then she's telling the story of like, well, I shadowed an emergency room doctor preparing for this show called Dr. Vegas.
Did you see some things you didn't want to see?
I just was so grateful and invested in people's personal stories.
I've said this for a long time. The people in the pit could be doctors. You learn a lot about being a physician. Noah Wiley's got ER, the pit. I trust my life in his hands.
You would trust Noah Wiley?
I would trust Noah Wiley. Noah Wiley's been around everything, Harvey. I would take Noah Wiley over you. You're just a journalist. Hey, how you feeling?
Coming up.
Kevin Bacon at LAX. Or as he is now known on Wednesdays, Kevin Bean. The point of this is, don't eat meat on Wednesdays.
Like Meatless Monday? Didn't they do that during like World War I?
Why are you asking me that?
Because I feel like you were alive, you would know.
Not during World War I. Not during one.
I love what you're doing for the animals, man.
We got Kevin Bacon at LAX. Or as he is now known on Wednesdays.
You know me as Kevin Bacon, but on Wednesdays, I'm Kevin Bean.
So he posted a video for the Humane World for Animals organization. So the point of this is, on Wednesdays,
He swapped meat for beans.
So we get him at LAX, and actually it is on Wednesday, so he is Kevin Bean.
You're giving up bacon. How hard is that going to be?
The reason why he's particularly giving up bacon is because he has that farm with all the animals, and he says he considers his goats and pigs like family now.
Okay, I like this.
Isn't like Meatless Monday like a wartime thing?
What?
Like Meatless Monday? Didn't they do that during like World War I?
Why are you asking me that?
Because I feel like you were alive, you would know.
Not during World War I. Not during one.
Do you want me to come back at you for Gen Z?
No.
Okay, then don't say that.
Okay, sorry.
No, we had a talk yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
I mistakenly thought this was possibly Gen Alpha, and she explained to me it wasn't.
Thank you for hearing me out on that.
I told her how much I enjoyed being around that group over there.
Wow. Did they reciprocate that feeling?